Welcome back to the channel, good friends. Brian from Apex Detail. Today I want to share my experience with some new sprayers here, both pump and electric. These are Kwazar Sprayers, and I got these from Carzilla. By the way, you see a lot of products from Carzilla. I am like a kid in a candy store there. Excellent service. I wish I would get the service here in the States as I do from there. Shipping is quick. The prices get switched over from Canadian to American in the shopping cart, so don't worry about that. These have the Viton seals. They are resistant to chemicals and detergent. So we're going to start with the 2-liter foaming pump. This is the Venus. It comes by itself or in a combo with some of the foamers for $56.99. All of these here will have a stabilizing ring on the bottom of the unit to keep them, yes, just what it says, stable, flat on the ground or the table or wherever you're setting them so they do not tip over. Also, the shape helps as well. They also have a liquid leveling strip so you can see through the container and do your diluting, see where you're at when it comes to pints and milliliters. This one here comes with 3 interchangeable tips. The black tip is the high lather tip, the blue tip is the medium, and the white tip gives you a wet foam for some really dirtied up vehicles with a lot of grit. They also come with a sort of like a mineral oil so you can keep those Viton seals nice and conditioned throughout the unit. You can order the pump sprayer by itself or order it in a kit. One of the kits has the detailing Popo rinseless waterless wash. That is a foamer, gives a ton of lubrication. I did have that in its own dedicated video. You can dilute and fit 2 liters of product in the sprayer. That's enough to get any of your larger jobs finished or multiple jobs. With the black tip attached, that'll give you a higher lather, which will be a drier foam. All the way to the other end of the scale, the white tip will give you a wet foam, and the blue tip somewhere in between. Pull this pin here, it will completely release the pressure, then you can swap out nozzles. The white tip, which will give you a more wet foam, that'll help with really gritty, dirty cars to get more of the product onto the surface and add lubrication. And the blue tip is the happy medium. Let's take a look at the electric Popo 2-liter electric pump bottle. This one goes for $47.95. It is a micro USB chargeable unit. Just press the power button, it'll start to spray. You can just grab onto the handle from there and press the power button to stop the spray and power down. You can get 2 to 2.5 hours with a full charge. It is a 3.7 volt, 4 watt little motor in there. As you can see with the flexible stem, it has a filter on the bottom, and that will curl up to the top of the bottom if it's held upside down for inverted spraying. Different types of nozzles may be available, but right inside of the Viton seals that are both resistant to chemicals and different types of detergents. Inside this little contraption here, inside the lid, we have the port for the USB charging unit. The accessory bag contains the charging cord and also 2 extra seals. I enjoy this sprayer for rinseless washes, so let's mix up a batch and get to work. It's very quiet and smooth, atomizes the product out of the nozzle, and you can get around the car very quickly, and you could do many, many cars. Great for a mobile detailer. All right, now we'll take a look at the squeeze trigger pumps or sprayers, and this comes in 1 liter and half-liter sizes. The different colors, red and blue. Red will handle your more acidic chemicals. Blue, leaning more towards the alkaline. The seals within the units will resist the chemicals and detergents. The way they are shaped and the stabilizing ring on the bottom will keep them from tipping over, and you also have the clear liquid leveling strip as well. The trigger here on the nozzle has to be my favorite. Very easy on my old arthritic hands. They release the product during the squeeze and the release motion of the trigger. The stem is also flexible with a high quality brass filter on the end. And yes, you can spray these upside down. Not pictured here is also the Mercury Super, which handles really hardcore alkaline and acidic products, more geared towards hospitals and workshops. They also make the Kwazar Mercury Super replacements, triggers, both blue and red, $13.99. And these sprayers here I have designated for wheels, wheel wells, interiors, and under the hood. Okay, that brings us to the final thoughts segment of the video. High quality. I like every one of these. I love the idea that these guys here spray upside down, right side up, and they also release product while the trigger is being released. So, you know, you're making your job a heck of a lot easier, getting done a little bit quicker. I like this one here for rinseless washes. This working at about 2.5 hours for a full charge. You could do many cars. Great for mobile detailers. And this one here is excellent. The foamer here for larger jobs. When it comes to a rating on the channel, these guys are going to get very impressive. If you have any questions, don't hesitate. You have 2 very reputable ways to order sprayers and pump sprayers, and also these guys here. These and Marilex are my 2 favorite. I'll catch you guys in the next video.